Hello and welcome back to my channel. I wasn't really planning on filming today. I was just gonna film a cover, but I got a text from my work asking me if I would go back next week, and of course I said yes. So I'm doing this little update video just saying I really don't know how my schedule's gonna be like now. I probably won't be able to upload as much as I would like to. So we're here and I'm just gonna update like Depop updates and kind of life updates, I guess. Not that like anyone cares. Well, maybe like 200 of you, and that's good enough for me. I also Grubhubbed some boba, but I forgot to put the boba in it, so I'm kind of sad. So if you don't know, I work at Forever 21, so the mall's starting to open back up. I was kind of freaking out thinking they wouldn't call me back, but they called me back, so I'm kind of glad like I have a job still. But other than that, I also got some stuff in the mail, so I guess I can like open it now. I've been waiting for these mailers to come in because like I've been running out of mailers so much. Like I've been selling like a lot more than I have before, to the point I just need a lot more. Oh my god, how cute! I needed more bigger bags because I just have like normally small poly bags, but these ones will fit like more stuff. I think there's 50. If you guys want to know where I get my poly bags from, I usually get it from this Etsy store or this Etsy store, but basically I just get it from Etsy and I just type in pink poly bags, and then they normally like give you like an amount, like you get to pick an amount, and I usually just pick 50. These ones are like $12 I think for 50, but the other ones I usually get, which are the smaller pastel pink poly bags, those are like $7.95, and some poly bag stores have free shipping, so I tend to go to the ones that have like free shipping, and plus like their shipping doesn't take that long. Well, this one didn't take that long because this one is like literally near my house, near my school. Then I also got my Depop order. I was hoping it'd come today so I'd have something nice to wear for Father's Day, which is Sunday. This one is from the shop Rosenberg's. I think it's like a mom and her daughter like kind of duo thing. Yeah, so this one is from Rosenberg 93, and it's a pastel sky blue milkmaid style top, and I thought this was like super cute, and I always wanted like a top like that. I thought it was just like really flattering and cute, and it came really early. At first it said it was gonna come like on Monday, and I was kind of sad, but it came today. I always like track my packages on Depop. But I think this will fit. Oh, this is really cute. I love the color. It doesn't have like a brand though. I never know like what brand they carry. I don't really think they carry a brand. I think they might be working with the manufacturer. Shout out to Rosenberg. Is that how you say it? Rosenberg 93. The top was $18 and shipping was $3.50, so I thought that was really cute. I'm probably gonna wear that all the time, like all the time. Also, if you like the top that I'm wearing or the pants, these are both on my Depop. I felt like being like a Destiny's Child person, Beyonce today. I don't know why. I just didn't know what to wear, even though I'm not going anywhere today. And yeah, I bought some stickers from Daiso and they're super cute. I'll put like what they look like here. I actually have one of them right here because one of them fell off. But they're like these cute little like foil stickers. This one's just a star, but I bought a pack of them that were like astrological signs, but they only included like Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer for some reason. Like, what about, you know, like Aquarius, Taurus? Is it Taurus or Taurus? What are the other signs? Scorpio, Libra. I think Libra might be in that one too. But why would they put Gemini in whatever? But this is what they look like, and I've been putting it in my most recent packages, and I just think it's so cute in celebration, even though it's not really celebrating retrograde, but Mercury is in retrograde right now until July 12th. Also, keep an eye out because Retrograde, my song, will be coming out soon. I don't really know like when though, but I've been talking with my manager, and she and I have been coming up with ideas for the cover art, so I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if I should show you. I don't know if she'll get mad at me if I show you guys the cover art. No, we're gonna keep it a surprise. So keep a lookout for Retrograde. It's gonna be on all streaming platforms. It will probably be here on YouTube too. It's my first like official single thing, and I'll probably have like a promo going on DEPOP 2 in celebration of Retrograde being released. I'm planning to have like a sale for Retrograde, and I'm planning to do like this thing where I'm gonna do styled bundles. Like, I'm going to make you a style bundle based on your astrological sign. So I'm an Aquarius, and I would make a style bundle based off the traits of an Aquarius. And of course it will include like your preferences and stuff. I just thought it'd be like a cute little thing. And I don't know if you guys have seen like those mood boards that are like the signs as outfits, and then I don't know where I put. Anyways, I always see them on Instagram, and I think they're super cute, and they're like, I always love my outfit because I'm an Aquarius, and they always like nail it spot on. So I'm gonna try to do that. That's if like anyone like buys it. I thought it was really cute to like do that, and it like customize it to your sign. So that's just an idea. So the last thing I want to talk about that I can like vaguely remember I'm supposed to be talking about in this video is getting bad reviews on Depop. So if you're like a seller and you receive like a low review or like a bad review, I feel like a low review is like 3 stars, and then a bad review is like below 3 stars, and the lowest you can give on Depop is like 1. Because I want to talk about this today because I got a 3-star review. Her review is valid in my sense. I don't like those like sellers that give the buyer a bad review just because the buyer gave them a bad review. Like, you're supposed to base it off of how the buyer like treated you, or like how the communication went and whatever. So I sold this off-the-shoulder baby blue crop top, and the buyer said good seller experience. However, that item had several stains that were not in the description. And so I left her 5 stars because like she wasn't like rude or anything, and she wasn't like, you know, like she wasn't like being a problem or like causing problems. And I said, very nice buyer. I'm not sure what stains were on the top, but shipping costs more than the actual item. And I always wash the item before I send out. My apologies for not checking. So I feel like when you're a seller, you need to be professional about it, whether like regardless of whether you're doing this for like a hobby or for like a career or just for like side money, because people are still people, and like you shouldn't be like have like ill will towards people. And I know that's like hard to do and easier to like say, because sometimes people do get like under my skin. Like, I'm super emotional and sensitive, and like normally I get like super like hurt about like bad reviews and stuff, but like you have to understand from their point of view. Like, they bought this and she didn't know that there's stains, I didn't know there were stains. If normally like I check all my like items before I send it out to make sure it's like in good condition, and I wash this top. I always wash all of my clothes before I send it out, and I just want to make sure I have this transparency with my buyers and anyone that's thinking about buying from me, because the last thing I would want is to not have transparency and for people to not trust me. Yeah, so bad reviews or low reviews, they're probably gonna happen because we as sellers, we are human and we mess up sometimes. The thing you can control is your actions, and you can't control anyone else's actions. So I've been taking that into like all aspects of my life, is that I can only control myself in what I do. The other review that I had, which is not on here anymore because Depop removed it because they found like the seller wasn't being fair to me, because I had bought a mystery 90s box and like it was not good, and I just left like an honest review about it. I also did an unboxing and posted it to YouTube, but I took it down because like I felt bad, and the seller was just really furious and left me a terrible review on my Depop. And she had a much bigger store and following than me. She probably had like 3K following and like a bunch of reviews, has sold a lot. And then there is me, you know, I'm a buyer and a seller, and it was my second time buying from Depop. And like I had a very small, I still have a very small following on Depop. I probably only had like 100 or 200 followers at the time, and I've only sold like maybe 10 items. And just like that dynamic of this seller compared to me, and like it really hurt my store when she left a 1-star review. So my review went down to, my total reviews went down to like 4 stars, and like it really bummed me out because I worked very hard for my shop and I put a lot of effort into it. I've been putting so much more effort into it, and how I package stuff, and then how I communicate to people, and just everything in between that, and just being helpful to everyone. So this one, it just really hurt like a lot into everything. So I emailed Depop, I explained to them the situation, which you can do this too if anyone like wrongfully gives you or I guess wrongfully, falsely gives you a inaccurate review of your shop and the order that was taking place. And you can always email Depop team, and they've been super helpful to me most of the time. And I was so grateful that they took off the review and they found that it was wrong for her to leave me a review just based on the mere fact that I left her a 2-star review on her mystery box thing. And like this mystery box was like a 90s mystery box, and like it was just the most disappointing thing because she said like everything was 90s and was vintage and blah blah blah. One of their shirts was like a Polaroid shirt, like literally like this one, and like I could have sworn I saw it for 21, and it was like just like a known brand. It's probably from like Ross or like TJ Maxx or something. Anyways, so I looked up the brand. I forgot what it was, but basically I found that it was a brand that was barely established in like 2012, and I was just like we exchanged PMs back and forth, and she was just like very angry at me, and I was just really confused because I just told her like all the things you sent me weren't like 90s stuff, you know, like it was just not worth my money. It was a lot of money for me at the time because I barely like made anything at the time, and I was going through like a really bad time like mentally, and I thought like this would like cheer me up, but it ended up being like a big thing that went on. And then okay, so her shop has an Instagram, like you know some Depop sellers have like Instagram shops. So so she has an Instagram for her shop, her Depop shop basically, and then she would stalk my Instagram stories for like a month straight, and then like oh my god, it was like so weird. Used to have like a highlight for her like mystery box bundles, and then like she deleted that, and then like she deleted the stuff for like her Depop and whatever, and so like it was just like really bad, and I was just like oh my gosh, like that's so like not cool and like unprofessional. The last one, the really bad review, I didn't report this one to Depop because like I didn't know at the time that I could, so I don't know what made me like report the other time. I guess I just thought of it all of a sudden. But this one, this buyer blocked me, so it's cool. They left a 1-star. So basically I was selling this baby pink USB cable type C. It was $2 and $2 national shipping, and it says seller left a 2-star just because I asked still shipping today, right? That's all. So that was pushy and all. I avoid this kind of people. Transaction went smoothly and I would have been happy. Leave a 5 stars. I didn't see any issues, only for seller to leave negative even when I was very patient, so I'm doing the same. It's so dumb. How old are you? Like, read you like what I put for theirs because this profile is unavailable because they blocked me. But I'm pretty sure I was like I left them a 2-star rating because I said that they're very impatient and very pushy, and I made it clear to them like in the PM saying like, I'll let you know when I ship, and I'll ship as soon as possible. And this was like when I was like, it was a long time ago, but I was probably like sophomore year or freshman of university. So I was going through like a lot of things personally and mentally, and I still am, but I'm getting like better. But I made it clear to them that I'm a university student and like I'm very busy, and I go to school full time, like 18 units, and plus I work. So during this time it was just like I was still new to Depop. Let them know I was very polite, and I wasn't like saying like being rude or anything, and I was just telling them like, please understand, like I'll get to you as soon as possible. And I told them that I'd ship like in 2 days or whatever, but they kept asking me, can you ship tomorrow? And they just had like bought it that day, and I was like, I'm sorry, like I'll ship like on Friday because that's like when I was free. But they're like, are you still shipping today? And like they kept PMing me like at least 3 times, are you still shipping today? Are you still shipping today? And like I try not to be on my phone during class, and like I got back to them. I remember like getting back to them when I got home from like school or whatever, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this person is like super rude. And they weren't like, I don't mind when buyers ask me when are you shipping, because I understand like you want to know when someone's gonna ship, but I try to be as communicative as possible, saying when like an idea or if something comes up, like I'll let you know. I'll try my best to let you know. Like I do my very best to like make sure like you guys know what's going on and stuff. But this person was just like so rude, and I was just like so confused. I was like, I already told them like I'd ship on Friday, and first of all, if you want next day shipping, you need to expect to pay more for that, because like sellers will let you know if like they offer next day shipping. And how I ship right now is I ship Mondays and Fridays, because that's just like works the best for me, so I don't have to keep going back and forth to the post office. But like asking someone to do next day shipping is kind of a lot for most people, you know, because like you don't know what their lives are like, and you don't know like their personal situations, and I think people just forget about that. But it's just not a pleasant experience, and I was really like bummed out about it for a while. So like if this ever happens to you guys, and if you're selling, like don't let it like bother you, and especially if someone like the one that I had experience with like does something like that, I'm pretty sure Depop will like remove their ratings from you, especially if you're worried about like how it's gonna affect like your shop rating and stuff. Then like you should probably bring it up to them. I didn't bring it up to them, and like I should have, but I have 5 stars like as a whole, as a like shop, and I'm pretty happy with that. And like you should be like open to constructive criticism as well, like the 3-star rating that I got from the buyer today. And like it's just gonna make it, just helps me like be better as like a seller, to make sure like I'm actually looking more carefully at what I'm sending before I send it, and to really take into account of like the condition of like clothing and stuff, because it is people's money, and it is a tough time right now, so I understand that. So I'm just trying to like be very like honest and open about it, and just like not hiding anything, because we're all people and we're all trying to like be in this world. But I think that's all I have today. That's all I can think of at the moment. But yeah, so I don't really know when the next like talky Depop with me video is gonna be, but just stay tuned for it. So I think that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Sorry this was like really rambling and there's like no like structure, but it's been crazy. So I'll see you next time, and be an angel. Oh my god, I forgot to say, go follow me on Instagram, go follow me on TikTok and Depop and all that stuff. I forgot to say that in the intro. Okay, not that any of you like stayed until then, but we'll just say that you did. So see you later, and bye.